2024, sponsored by Councilman Dexter Brown, an ordinance to abandon the undeveloped part of Jenna Avenue in St. Andrew Parish, which is also known as Pecan Road. We will give this a few minutes. We have any questions, comments, or concerns from the council or anyone in the general public? Okay, with no comment on that ordinance, we will move on to the next ordinance. Ordinance number 2025-025 that was sponsored by Councilwoman Mildred Theory, an ordinance to sell adjudicated property to an adjoining landowner of the adjudicated property as per Louisiana RS 47:2202B. Any comments, questions, or concerns from any councilman, councilwoman, or the general public? Okay, Mr. Allen, you have a question, Mr. Stelly?
It's on. And but that it's not a half acre. It's $10,000, the bridge that you lost. It's right next to the Lord, you know?
Right. So the council can put the price they want to put on it. We've been going with the actual, whatever the assessed value is by the tax assessor.
Man, that's a lot of money, Judge.
She looked at it. I know she looked at it. I'm not sure what the end result was, but
The lot goes like this and they got a cooler in the back. To put something on it, it would cost you another $10,000-$15,000 of dirt to put on. to fix. I don't know who assessed it that though, but it can't be Sherrod that assessed it that.
whereas I mean, maybe not her personally, but it came from her office, so that's the only thing. But the council can vote to sell the property at whatever value they want to sell it on the adjoining landowner.
But he put his $500 on or whatever he had to do, Mrs. Fontenot told me. So, I don't know, but he wants the property, I mean, you know, but
We can do whatever the council wants to do on the adjoining landowners, just from what I understand.
Give $10,000 for a little lot like it. I don't know, whatever you all got.
With no further questions on that ordinance, we will move on to the next. Ordinance number 2025-026 that was sponsored by Councilman Dexter Brown. An ordinance to amend St. Andrew Parish Code of Ordinances, section 44-3, to designate a speed limit of 30 miles per hour for Sidney Charles Road. Any questions, comments from our council? Okay, Mr. Taylor?
When we ask for a speed limit on the road, do we just do it arbitrarily on someone saying we need it, or do we do it on a survey that's done by the sheriff or the city police or somebody?
Well, speaking personally, Mr. Taylor, I had one done in my road, but it was because I had the majority of my constituents on that road that asked for it.
Yeah.
That's when I asked for it, and it was granted some time ago. As far as the another lawful entity that gives reason to do it, I'm not 100% sure on that, Mr. Bellard. I don't know if you had anything to comment on that.
How about our counselor? Do we have any
Well,
guidelines
Counselor?
on setting speed limits on roads?
the guidelines we have is there's an ordinance that sets all parish roads at 20 miles per hour, and when we deviate down or up from that, we do it by ordinance where we amend the ordinance, where we make it 45 or 30 or 15 miles per hour. And in this particular case, by ordinance, we're setting it at 30 miles per hour. That's the law and the guidance that we have in deviating up or down from 20 miles per hour. And then the further is just up to the council, this council, what they decide a speed limit should be.
I got that, but my question is, like to put speed bumps, we have a policy that we go through
Yeah.
to,
So the speed bumps are gonna be different because there's a process you follow to install them, with the people, registered voters who live on the road, give their yes or no on that. We get opinions, not, by, first responders, we don't have to go by their opinions, but all of them are invited to respond to it at a parish council meeting. And then ultimately, if it makes it through the process, we'll put speed bumps. Same process in reverse if we remove speed bumps from a certain, road. And again, all that goes into it is, analyzing first responders' ability to get to a house over a speed bump, whether or not the registered voters on that road want the speed bump, so that all goes into it to see if it'll make it through the process for a road to receive speed bumps.
thank you.
Mr. Blanchard, do you still have a question?
I just wanted to say, if the road is a state road, which I tried to get one of them changed, speed limit changed, it's gotta go through the legislature.
Oh, yeah, on the state,
The
yes,
Louisiana legislature.
yes, you're
Cause I
correct.
had to go up there and talk in front of them to get the road changed. So,
And I'm not certain if 30 miles per hour is up or down. I'm not sure what the speed limit is on that.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
if I may, and maybe Ms. Sherrill has a record of it, but the prior administration, there was a study done on all the parish roads. I think there was some speed limits that were set on all the parish roads. There was a study done, because we had voted on it, getting it done, and it was, most of them were followed. So maybe we need to go back to that and look what they had put down for that certain road.
Yeah, if it's something that we can research and get that by our next meeting, Madam Clerk, I'll ask if we can, locate that.
Thank you.
All right, if we have no more questions on that, I'll move to the next ordinance. Ordinance number 2025-027, that was sponsored by Councilman Jimmy Edwards, an ordinance to abandon Grassy Lane in St. Andrew Parish. Any questions, comments from the council or general public? Mr. Edwards, you have anything?
I have no comments on it. I sponsor it.
Thank you, sir. With no further comment, we will move on. Ordinance number 2025-028 that was sponsored by Councilman Walter Jolivet. An ordinance to authorize the incurring debt and issuance of a revenue anticipation note of the Parish of St. Landry, State of Louisiana, in the amount not to exceed $4,600,000 and providing for other matters in connection therewith. Any questions, comments, concerns? Recognize Ms. Theory.
Mr. President, if this is not approved, what effect could this have on the daily operation of the government?
If it's not approved, then we're gonna have to shut down a lot of Port of government, mostly administration, some road crew, some health units, a little bit of everything.
So it would affect the service that's provided for the people.
Basically, what's gonna happen is we do a lot of service for the people that's not mandated,
Okay.
okay? So we're not required to do it. But we've been doing it since the jury days, and we want to keep it going. Unfortunately, what happens in the past couple of years is, like last year, for example, we had over $600,000 worth of debris removal to take place. Nobody says we have to go remove the trees, but it's on our roadways, and we got to take it off the roadways and then do something with it. Unfortunately, the jail across the street cost us last year, just the jail, $1.8 million that we have to see about. There's no way to get around that. So we got to take care of all those mandates first before we do anything else. So that cuts us down on what we can do for the rest of the people. And if we don't get this, and then I have to start cutting down all these services up until next year, and hopefully next year, when the pilot payments come in to pay off the debt, then we can get back to doing what we normally would do. But until that happens, we'd have to shut it down.
And if it is approved, do we have a repayment plan in
Yes.
place?
We do. We have a payment plan in place. We have it in the budget for next year. We had it in the budget for this year. And then we also going to be making some changes. If the pilot payment doesn't come through, then we're going to be forced to use our Racino money and Video Poker money to make that happen. And then at that point, it's money that we can use anyway. We just never did because we wanted to put that money towards roads and whatever else. But if it's needed, we can use it for this to pay the bond off.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman.
Okay, Mr. Audubon.
Mr. Bello, you said the video poker money and the Racino money?
Yes, sir.
Now, aren't they mandated or by ordinance that we give it to Public Works?
Everything in the Racino and the Video Poker is done by ordinance.
But the ordinance says that we turn it over to Public Works, am I correct?
To Public Works. Not all of it, but yes, the majority of it.
Now, in that section of security for the note, it says, may pledge all of the revenues accruing to the parish during the term of this note. What all of the monies that you're talking about? Racina? Video poker? Any other funds?
Technically, anytime you have a note, especially in the general fund, it's anything that goes into general fund. And we have several different funds that go into that one fund. Just like the bond that we have for the equipment is out of the road bridge, so it's limited just to that road and bridge fund. But road and bridge fund consists of a couple of different funds that's included in there. So this is a general fund obligation, so it's anything that goes into the general fund can be paid, could pay it.
Can you give us a list of all the funds that you are talking about that would be put for this note, to pay this note off?
Everything in general fund.
But now to undo those ordinances, we would have to start with some new ordinances as far as for the Public Works money, correct? And the Racina and the Video Poker.
That's correct.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Mr. Terry.
You indicated to the bonding commission a month ago that your backup plan was to use $500,000 of opioid settlement money. Is that not part of your plan now?
the opioid money is already in the funds.
Pardon me?
The opioid money is already in the funds. It's not allocated to do the bond payments or anything specific other than we do 50,000 to the judges, 50,000 to the DA, and 50,000 to public defenders, and then about 216,000 for the second chance program. So the rest of the money from that 500,000 could be used to pay out the bond, correct?
I reached out to our attorney who represented us in this case, and he got with the law firm Nebel Beard and Arsenault, who was the lead attorneys in here in that case. And we can't use this for that purpose. It's dedicated, and they even have a state task force that oversees what you can use it for. So you're not going to be able to use it to pay this off. And it ain't $500,000. It's $119,000 and some change. I have the documentation on that.
But if
so
you have the documentation, Mr. Tennant, we're gonna use your documentation. If you went and do all that research like you said you did.
You know I'm a numbers guy, Jesse.
Oh,
I
I
met
don't
with
doubt
you
it for a minute, but there's one
when
thing
you
that
used to
me and
meet
you
with
differ
me, and
on.
I'd give you the numbers, and you would make intelligent decisions. But you don't speak to me anymore, so
No,
I have
I
to
do
make
not.
these comments in public.
We're gonna
which
meet in
is-
this room.
Okay,
I'm not through, Mr. Chairman.
okay, well, let's make sure we keep our personal opinions out of what we're talking about for the next 10 minutes.
Are
So
you talking
ask-
to me or you talking to?
Talking to everybody.
Okay.
Okay. I recognize you have another question, Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Okay.
So have there been any changes other than, are we asking for the same 4.6 million?
They asking for up to 4.6 million, correct?
You have any documentation indicating that Next Era is gonna actually start up in June of 26?
And June of 26, no, sir.
You don't have that information?
No, sir.
So technically, what you're saying is they don't start up, we're gonna have to do these cuts that you're talking about.
No, if they don't come in, which I know they are, if they don't come into the parish and do what they said they were gonna do, then we're gonna have to do the plan B and plan C, which would be the video poker and
Do you think
casino.
it would be noteworthy if we, sort of put a plan together just in case we don't get approved on this? You're already in the red now. I mean, I don't know what your deficit is. You owe $936,000 in invoices since March. Don't you think you ought to have a plan, a backup plan?
I have a plan.
On paper? Well, why
I
don't
have
you
a
share
plan.
it with us?
I'll share it with the ones I need to share it with.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
Most people don't understand some things, Mr. Chairman. So I'm gonna make sure everybody understands that my job as parish president is to run this parish like it should be ran. And we do this on a daily basis, every day, morning till night. And just because I don't share information with the entire council, doesn't make me the bad guy in this deal. I share information with the council members that will work with me and understand how we're moving this parish forward. And I'm not gonna waste my time on individuals that don't want to even be bothered with the right information. So that's why I do what I do, and I'm not changing the way I'm doing it, and it's just that simple. So most of y'all know exactly what I do on a daily basis because I make sure y'all are aware of it, and I make sure y'all are invited to the meetings that I'm invited to go to, so y'all can stay abreast of what's going on. It's not my fault that that's how it's gonna have to be. That's just how I'm gonna run my office. I'm not obligated to tell no other members of anybody or anything different than what I'm telling them. And I don't have to share information if I don't want to share it.
Mr. Chairman, were you not instructed by Mr. Henry, the Senator, the Speaker of the Senate, and the Treasurer, that you have an obligation to inform the council of all financial information when you have it? Were you not instructed at the meeting last month?
I was not
I
instructed.
think you ought to watch the video.
I was not
Thank you,
instructed
Mr.
to do it.
Chairman.
No, I'm gonna answer it. I'm gonna answer it. It's
Yeah.
very simple. It's very simple. I will give information to the council members, and then you, Mr. Marks, and Mr. Ordwin, and Ms. Carriger will get it at a public meeting, just like everybody else will. But before that, no. Y'all don't get that privilege anymore. And I'm not obligated to give y'all anything prior to the meeting.
Okay, all right, Mr. Ma'am, did you have any question for the general meeting that you had? I was gonna tell you to just fill out the form and, ma'am, did you have anything you wanted to speak on at the general meeting? You can bring it up. No, come to me. Yes, sir.
Hello.
Okay, before we start, you have a comment, Ms. Nancy?
Yes. Um, I just think it's so unfortunate that in the world we live in today, that if we don't go along, we can't get along. I just think we say prayers at every meeting, and we say that who doesn't follow our rules of order and don't vote the way we vote, that we cannot be involved in any kind of decisions until an open meeting. I just think that the people that weren't mentioned today, that were going to be excluded, be careful. Always go along and get along, because one day you may not be included in these meetings.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. Like to call to order St. Andrew Parish Council regular meeting for Wednesday, September 17th, 2025, 6 o'clock at the Old City Market, 131 West Bellevue Street. At this time, we will have our pledge of allegiance and invocation by Councilman Wayne Ordwin.
Justice for all.
Dear Lord, as we gather here tonight, please guide us in the right direction to move this parish forward. There were some comments made earlier, and just going to leave that alone for right now and let the public go ahead and decide what they want to decide. But on another note, I ask you, dear Lord, to please watch over Councilman Timmy Lejeun's family and keep them strong as they go through the crisis that they're going into. Amen.
Amen.
Madam Clerk, roll call.
Mr. Jody White,
Here.
Miss Nancy Carrier,
Here.
Mr. Fosha Jalabed, Ms. Mildred Theory.
Here.
Mr. Harold Taylor, Mr. Ken Moore,
Here.
Mr. Alvin Stelly.
Here.
Ms. Vivian Olivier. Mr. Wayne Arduin,
Here.
Mr. Dexter Brown,
Here.
Mr. Timmy Lejeune, Mr. Jimmy Edwards,
Here.
Mr. Ernest Blanchard.
Here.
Thank you.
We will now have condolences, starting with Councilwoman Carey.
Yes, Melanson, Mr. Edmund Lee Richard Williams, Ms. Raquel Chantel Harris, Ms. Skylar Tapp, Mr. James Edward Collins, Ford and Joseph, Ms. Viola Payne, Mr. Mark Anthony Brown Sr., Duhon Funeral Home, Mr. Matthew Ray Swallow.
That concludes your list.
Yes, it does.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, Councilman Jalabed,
None at this time, Chair.
Councilwoman Theory,
Ford and Joseph, Albert Ricardo Dixon, Yolanda Agason, Mark Anthony Brown Sr., and Viola Payne. LaFonda Nardwin, Mary G. Acon, Bernard Brent LaFleur. Duhon Funeral, Matthew Ray Swallow, LaVille, Garland Rollins Jr., Seville, Taylor James Brown, and Williams, Lucille Marie Richard, Joseph Clifton Angel, Claudia Linnell Shaw, Wilbert Simmons Jr., Hilton Tisano Sr., Jeanette Marie Green, Jack Coleman, and Tiffany Marie Mott. That concludes my list.
thank you.
None at this
Councilman
time.
Carey. Okay, Councilman Marks,
Yes, District 6, Cheryl Hidalgo, Beulah Stute Lejeune, Teresa Diana Moran, Angelina Bazar DuPont, and Barbara Ann Dean.
thank you, sir. Councilman Staley,
Scotty Broussard from Ornerville, still around funeral home.
thank you, sir. Councilwoman Olivier, thank you, ma'am. Councilman Ardoin,
Micah Cullen Buller Sabiles, Teresa Diane Moran Lafon Ordwin, Bobby Joseph Dupuy Lafon Ordwin, Thomas Bill Birchman Taylor Jr. Williams, and Matthew Ray Swallow Duhon Funeral Home. Thank you, sir.
thank you, sir. Councilman Brown,
I have retired police officer, Mr. Terry Miller. I don't know what funeral home, and then Matthew Ray Swallow, Duhon Funeral Home.
thank you, sir. Councilman Edwards,
I have none at this time.
thank you, sir. Councilman Blanchard,
I turned mine in.
thank you, sir. This time we'll move to persons to address the council. At this time, I'll call up Ms. Stephanie Kirk in reference to an invitation to an event that she wants to tell us about. Come on up, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Stephanie Kirk, and we wanted to invite you all to a prayer crusade that will be held September 26th at the Hampton Inn Conference Center. We're inviting all the leaders throughout St. Landry Parish and Opelousas because we want to have a time of prayer for the city as well as for the parish so that we can move forward and prosper and do great things. Thank you.
Thank you. I think all of the councilmen have one of the forms at your station. So make sure you find yours and you can keep track of the date and time. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Any questions for our council before we move on? No questions? Okay. Do we have, environmental attorney, Mr. Bill Goodell, to give an update on the environmental lawsuit filed against Margon LLC. Is
Mr. Chairman, maybe I could take that one. Mr. Goodell's about to walk in the door, maybe. So Mr. Goodell is one of the environmental attorneys in the law firm that started representing San Leandro Parish government in 2019 against the Marcon for the environmental cleanup in the Kankton area. And so Exxon had created Marcon to clean the area and the chemicals that were put into the ground back in the 80s and the 90s, and but that was not done sufficiently, and so a lawsuit was filed. It was in district court, and it was removed into federal court, and we believe it's heading back to district court. Mr. Goodell and I believe that there was no need to go into executive session for this one because, we're not spilling any legal strategy here. But that was the environmental lawsuit that was filed in 2019, and we believe it will come to a successful conclusion. And again, this is right near the Chico Aquifer. It's near the drinking water. We had to file the lawsuit. We don't want these chemicals to find their way into the drinking water. We don't want the environment to be compromised. There are people who live in this area. The village of Kankton and the San Leandro Parish government joined as plaintiffs in this lawsuit. And so that lawsuit is ongoing right now. That is what Mr. Goodell was going to appear here today to talk about, and he is on his way right now. Also, at that same time, 2019, Mr. Goodell, of course, was going to commend the council for passing 3 ordinances in regard to wastewater wells, saltwater injection wells. The council probably recalls they passed those 3 ordinances in 2019. They had tried to put a wastewater well in North St. Leandro Parish, but that was prevented. And you have to have a public hearing, which was held across the street at the Delta Grand. All the elected officials showed up. And so what happens when you have an oil well is it's going to produce wastewater and chemicals and sometimes even radioactive elements. And they have to haul that off to an official wastewater well, which means they're going to haul it to another parish, and we don't have one in this parish. And so before you can create a Class 2 injection well or wastewater well, you have to get a permit from the state of Louisiana. And one of the permit requirements is you have to comply with the local ordinances. So this council passed 3 ordinances in 2019 with very high restrictions to guard against this. And so that's because the drinking water has to be protected, the Chico Aquifer has to be protected, and of course the environment. This is in no way against drilling for oil or oil companies or business or anything like that. It's simply measured to protect the environment from the waste created by an oil well. Is there any questions? Do you have any questions?
Well, I guess before I turn it over to Ms. Carey, I guess the root of all of what you just said is that it's still going on, or possibly back to district court right now?
Yes,
That lawsuit?
right, and it's similar to the opioid lawsuits. It's on contingency. The attorneys only make money if the parish makes money, so it's not costing us anything. And this was a lawsuit that we 2019 felt had to be filed for the people in the Kankton area. And so that's what's going on right now.
Okay. I think we have a question from Ms. Carey.
Yes, I have 2 questions. The first one,
And
the
you might-
lawsuit, can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, the first one, I know you mentioned about the lawsuit, and I know the parish should get a share and Kankton will get a share. Is there any construction or any can we spend this money before we get it, or we should wait until we get it, correct?
Don't spend it now.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I mean, there's no hotels. I'm just wanting to make sure going up.
At this time, there are no restrictions on how the money can be spent. And so, and based on everything we know, we believe it will come to a successful conclusion. Right now, it's in the federal courts. There's an issue, on another case similar to this one, that's going up to the United States Supreme Court. They will make that decision, and then based on that decision, we'll be, our attorneys in that one will know exactly what route to take. And so that's,
I hate to cut you off, Garrett. You answered my question that we shouldn't spend it until we get it. That was really my basis. The second question I have, or a comment I want to make, is that I know we made restrictions for the wells and all this other stuff when, before we do anything. I understand that we're supposed to get, what is it, $130 billion we're waiting on for this project. I think it's pertaining to ammonia or gas that's supposed to be built. What do we have in place for that? Do they need also a license or the same permission before they come up and build this?
about an all well?
No, it's not an oil well. I'm just wondering because this is almost similar with
Yeah,
waste,
that's a
waste,
different, that's a
gas or
different
something.
matter. That's a different matter.
So you're not gonna speak on it just yet? That's fine. I just wanted to know if, the rules would apply for any kind of waste that we want to dump in St. Andrew Parish. But that's fine. That's good. That's all I have.
We can protect the environment and promote business at the same time. That's what we do. And so, Mr. Goodell, should be,
That didn't sound right,
you
Garrett,
got
but
it.
that's okay. You kind of threw me off. I know we can protect the environment, and you're saying to promote the business at the same time, but if the environment is hurting the communities, how would that be business for the parish? How would that be good business? I mean, it's just like, almost like the opioid. I mean, how is that good business?
not understanding.
Well, you kind of threw me for a loop, but I think let's just end it right there because it's going to get more confusing. That's fine. You've answered my question.
Okay.
And so, any other questions?
Any other questions from the council? All right, we'll move on. Approval of minutes for the regular meeting, August 20th, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Nancy Carrier?
Yes.
Mr. Paul Shodalivez?
Yes.
Ms. Mildred Theory?
Yes.
Mr. Harold Taylor? Mr. Ken Moore?
Yes.
Alvin Stelly?
Yes.
Ms. Vivian Olivier?
Yes.
Mr. Wayne Ordwin?
Yes.
Mr. Dexter Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Jimmy Edwards? Mr. Ernest Blanchard?
Yes.
Motion passed.
Approval of minutes for the special meeting held August 26th, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Paul Shodalivez?
Yes.
Ms. Mildred
Yes.
Theory? Mr. Harold Taylor? Mr. Ken Moore?
Yes.
Mr. Alvin Stelly? Ms. Vivian Olivier?
Yes.
Mr. Wayne Ordwin?
Yes.
Mr. Dexter Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Jimmy Edwards? Mr. Ernest Blanchard?
Yes.
Ms. Nancy Carrier?
Yes.
Motion passed.
This time we'll have the parish president's report.
I have nothing to report.
Nothing to report?
Nope.
All right. We need a motion to accept it.
I move we accept.
I'll second.
Okay, Ms. Mildred Theory?
Yes.
Mr. Harold Taylor? Mr. Ken Moore?
Yes.
Mr. Alvin Stelly?
Yes.
Ms. Vivian Olivier?
Yes.
Mr. Wayne Ordwin?
Yes.
Mr. Dexter Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Jimmy Edwards?
Yes.
Mr. Ernest Blanchard?
Yes.
Ms. Nancy Carrier?
Yes.
Mr. Paul Shodalivez?
Yes.
Motion passed.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, as we move to new business, I want to say that I want to be included on the vote on all our new business. Moving to number 1, says St. Andrew Parish Council to serve as the board of review for anyone present wishing to file a protest in reference to his or her property values. So is this in reference to the letter from the assessor's office that are at our stations? What is that what this means?
Yes.
And do we, and what was that, did I understand that we ought to have a special meeting in reference to this? I mean,
That's what
help
I
me
was,
clarify.
that's what I was informed today. We would have a special meeting on the 24th. We can call it about 5:30, because books were closed late,
Okay.
for anybody to protest their property value.
So councilmen and women, I think everybody has a letter from the assessor's office that should be at your station. And again, I'm trying to understand it too, so the idea is there may be a special meeting that's gonna be called for next Wednesday. Okay, until we figure that out, let me go to questions. I recognize Mr. Taylor first. You had a question, Mr. Taylor?
Yes, this is normal procedure, is it not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and then Ms. Carrier?
Just gonna say that we do this every year.
Okay. All right, so this isn't anything we have to take a vote on.
No,
I needed
we normally
explanations
do
on
it for
this.
the full, right
All
now.
right, okay. So we can move on to number 2. Oh, wait, Mr. Staley, you had a comment, question?
Who's the appraiser for,
Getting
for
your
Parish?
mic.
That appraiser was property.
That, Ms. McGovern has, her staff goes out there
Yes,
and
but
does the,
who goes out there?
I couldn't tell you, I really don't know who's the actual person. I can find out. I know she's out this week, but I can find out.
Thank you.
Okay, anyone else? All right. Moving on to number 2. Vote to appoint Randy Boudreau, Murray Guillory, Jesse Bello, Randy Simeon, and Michael Mott to advertise for 5 appointments for a 4-year term to Lawtel Gravity Drainage District number 11.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Harold Taylor,
Aye.
Mr. Ken Moore,
Yes.
Mr. Allen Stelly,
Yes.
Ms. Vivian Olivier, Mr. Wayne Ardoin,
Yes.
Mr. Dexter Brown,
Yes.
Mr. Jimmy Edwards, Mr. Ernest Blanchard,
Yes.
Ms. Nancy Carrier, Mr. Fulcher Jolivet,
Yes.
Ms. Mildred Theory.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Vote, madam.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Jody White,
Yes.
motion passed.
Number 3, vote to appoint Matthias Miller and Mark Dupree for 2 appointments for a 4-year term to the Piquetalier Gravity Drainage District number 1.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ken Moore,
Yes.
Mr. Allen Stelly,
Yes.
Ms. Vivian Olivier, Mr. Wayne Ardoin, Mr. Wayne Ardoin,
Yes.
Mr. Dexter Brown,
Yes.
Mr. Jimmy Edwards,
Yes.
Mr. Ernest Blanchard,
Yes.
Mr. Jody White,
Yes.
Ms. Nancy Carrier, Mr. Fulcher Jolivet,
Yes.
Ms. Mildred
Yes.
Theory, Mr. Harold Taylor.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Item number 4, vote to appoint Randall Ponto for 1 appointment for the remainder of a 4-year term to the Cooley Cross Gravity Drainage District number 22.
So move.
Second.
Mr. Allen Stelly,
Yes.
Ms. Vivian Olivier,
Yes.
Mr. Wayne Ardoin,
Yes.
Mr. Dexter Brown,
Yes.
Mr. Jimmy Edwards,
Yes.
Mr. Ernest Blanchard,
Yes.
Ms. Nancy Carrier, Mr. Jody White,
Yes.
Mr. Fulcher Jolivet,
Yes.
Ms. Mildred Theory,
Yes.
Mr. Harold Taylor,
Yes.
Mr. Ken Moore.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Vote to appoint Blaine Fry and Charles Daigle for 2 appointments for a 4-year term to Eunice Gravity Drainage District number 9 of Evangeline and St. Landry parishes.
So made.
Move. Second.
Ms. Vivian Olivier,
Yes.
Mr. Wayne Ardoin,
Yes.
Mr. Dexter Brown,
Yes.
Mr. Jimmy Edwards,
Yes.
Mr. Ernest Blanchard, Mr. Jody White,
Yes.
Ms. Nancy Carrier, Mr. Fulcher Jolivet,
Yes.
Ms. Mildred Theory,
Yes.
Mr. Harold Taylor,
Yes.
Mr. Ken Moore,
Yes.
Mr. Allen Stelly.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Okay, number 6. Get an update on the list of sponsors, vendors, and deposits that were made from the barbecue festival. Okay, a list was given to us prior to the meeting starting.
Mr. Chairman,
We have questions? Okay, Mr. Ardoin.
see on the tail end of it, it says deposits. Is that in the packet that we received? It says update on a list of sponsors, vendors, and the deposits that were made from the barbecue festival. I don't see anything about the deposits.
Which deposits y'all looking for?
Deposits that the sponsors all put up.
Okay, I'll get that. No big-
Sir?
So,
I'll get it tomorrow. I'll get
Okay.
it sent to y'all tomorrow.
Thank you.
any other questions? All right, moving on. We go to ordinances to be introduced. Ordinance number 2025-029, an ordinance to enact sections 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 1018 in chapter 10, buildings and housing, in the St. Andrew Parish Code of Ordinances, in order to have regulations and requirements for individual manufactured homes, mobile homes, and trailer houses that are not located inside of a manufactured home, mobile home, or trailer house subdivision or. You need a sponsor?
Yeah, I'll sponsor
Okay,
it.
Ms. Mildred will sponsor.
Second.
Councilwoman Theory, that is. Ordinance number 2025-030. An ordinance to sell adjudicated property bearing parcel number 810326075 in the St. Andrew Parish land records to an adjoining landowner of the adjudicated property as per Louisiana RS 47:2202P.
I'll sponsor it.
That's Ms. Wait. Was that you again, Ms. Theory? Or
Yes.
that was Ms. Carey?
That's me.
Ms. Theory, okay, Ms. Theory. Ordinance number 2025-031, an ordinance to amend section 40-165, pre-application consideration and drainage review in Article 7, approval and submittal procedures in the St. Andrew Parish Code of Ordinances in order to require a drainage impact analysis for new residential and commercial developments in St. Andrew Parish before the new residential or commercial development shall be approved by the St. Andrew Parish government. And this ordinance shall be located in chapter 40 of the St. Andrew Parish Code of Ordinances.
I'll take that.
Okay, Mr. Morris. Ordinance number 2025-032, an ordinance to declare that the St. Andrew Parish government intends to acquire a full ownership interest in a parcel or lot of immovable property that has been adjudicated to the St. Andrew Parish government for non-payment of an ad valorem taxes as per Louisiana RS 47:2236. Need a sponsor?
I'll sponsor that.
Mr. Evans? Ordinance number 2025-033, an ordinance to amend section 40-351 in chapter 40, article 13, mobile homes and manufactured homes to define a manufactured home or mobile home subdivision or park as any tract of land with more than 3 manufactured homes or mobile homes located on it. Sponsor?
I'll sponsor, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Jalabet. Ordinance number 2025-034, an ordinance to amend the title to section 40-357 in chapter 40, article 13, mobile homes and manufactured homes, to change the title from section 40-357, mobile homes, house trailers, and manufactured houses, to section 40-357, mobile homes, house trailers, and manufactured houses located inside mobile home, house trailer, or manufactured home subdivisions or parks. Need a sponsor?
Mr. Chair, I'll sponsor. I have a question.
Questions?
We're changing, we're amending it to change the title from 40 to 357. says to section 4357, what am I not understanding?
If you look at it, there's something added to the end. I looked at that earlier. 4357 remains the code, but you'll be changing it to add or manufactured home subdivisions or parks at the end of that heading, that title.
But yeah, I'll sponsor.
Okay, yeah, it pretty much goes in line with what you're already sponsoring,
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Jolivet. So we have Mr. Jolivet for that one as well, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ordinance number 2025-035, an ordinance to sell adjudicated property bearing parcel number 010-590-7050C in the St. Landry Parish land records to an adjoining landowner of the adjudicated property as per Louisiana RS 47:2202B.
I'll sponsor it.
Who said it?
Album.
Mr. Al? Okay, Mr. Staley?
No, go ahead.
We have a question on that?
Nope.
You good, Mr. Blanchard?
Yeah.
Okay. Ordinance number 2025-036, an ordinance to sell the following three properties which are owned by St. Andrew Parish government and are no longer needed for public purposes, as per Louisiana RS 33:4711.
I'll sponsor it.
Wait, I hear voices. What you saying?
I have a question.
That's Mr. Blanchard.
Mr. Blanchard?
I have a
Okay, we have a question.
What are the three properties?
These are the properties from the old Musa Memorial Hospital. That's the property we cleaned up. We divided up into lots.
Okay, the Eunice area, correct?
So who sponsored that?
Mr. Blanchard. Ordinance number 2025-037, an ordinance to establish Bureau of Administrative Adjudication for violations of the St. Andrew Parish Code of Ordinances.
Can I bring that up? And this is, to basically get a hearing officer to hear all of our civil, penalties that's in our books. All of these ordinances that people, may have violated, there's a statute that says that if you violate it, you gotta pay a fine. But there's no mechanism in place to collect a fine or enforce the fine. This administrative code right here is gonna be in place, and a hearing officer will be appointed and ratified by the council to do that, have a hearing like once every quarter or whatever needs to be done. So those citations that are issued, they're gonna be coming to court now and pay their fines, or they gotta pay the consequences. Other than that, we'd have to get, Mr. Duplicent to file a lawsuit on every one of them and go into civil court, so.
Okay, I think, Ms. Brown, you said you wanted to sponsor it? Okay, we have a sponsor with, Councilman Brown.
Question, Mr. Chair.
Okay, question?
Mr. Bellard, the person to be appointed to hear these proceedings, who will we consider?
Oh, I don't have a clue. It's gonna be, it has to be an attorney, in this parish, and then I'll make the appointment and bring that person to the council for ratification.
Okay. Ordinances to be adopted. Ordinance number 2025-024 was sponsored by Councilman Dexter Brown. An ordinance to abandon the undeveloped part of Jenner Avenue in St. Andrew Parish, which is also known as Pecan Road.
So made.
Second.
Motion and a second.
Mr. Wayne Ardeland,
Yes.
Mr. Dexter Brown.
Yes.
Mr. Jimmy Edwards,
Yes.
Mr. Ernest Blanchard,
Yes.
Mr. Jody White,
Yes.
Ms. Nancy Carrier, Mr. Foster Jolivet,
Yes.
Ms. Mildred Theory,
Yes.
Mr. Harold Taylor,
Yes.
Mr. Ken Moore,
Yes.
Mr. Thomas Deli,
Yes.
Ms. Vivian Olivier. Motion passed.
Ordinance number 2025-025, sponsored by Councilwoman Mildred Theory. An ordinance to sell adjudicated property to an adjoining landowner of the adjudicated property as per Louisiana RS 47:2202B.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second.
Mr. Dexter Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Jimmy Edwards?
Yes.
Mr. Ernest Blanchard? Ms. Nancy Carrier? Mr. Foster Jolivet?
Yes.
Ms. Mildred
Yes.
Pierce? Mr. Harold Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Ken Moore?
Yes.
Mr. Alvin Stelly?
Yes.
Ms. Vivian Olivier?
Yes.
Mr. Wayne Arduin?
Yes.
Motion passed.
Did you call my name?
Sorry, Mr. Jody. Mrs. Jody White?
Yes.
Motion passed.
Ordinance number 2025-026, sponsored by Councilman Dexter Brown. An ordinance to amend St. Andrew Parish Code of Ordinances, section 44-3, to designate a speed limit of 30 miles per hour for Sidney Charles Road.
So A.
Second.
Mr. Jimmy Edwards?
Yes.
Mr. Ernest Blanchard?
Yes.
Mr. Jody White?
Yes.
Ms. Nancy Carrier?
I just have a question. What is the speed now?
Ooh, that might be 20 mile per hour down there.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Foster Jolivet?
Yes.
Ms. Mildred
Yes.
Pierce? Mr. Harold Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Ken Moore?
Yes.
Mr. Alvin Stelly?
Yes.
Ms. Vivian Olivier?
Yes.
Mr. Wayne Arduin?
Yes.
Mr. Dexter Brown?
Yes.
Motion passed.
Ordinance number 2025-027, sponsored by Councilman Jimmy Edwards. An ordinance to abandon Grassy Lane in St. Andrew Parish.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second?
Mr. Ernest Blanchard?
Yes.
Mr. Jody White?
Yes.
Ms. Nancy Carrier? Mr. Foster Jolivet?
Yes.
Ms. Mildred Pierce?
Yes.
Mr. Harold Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Ken Moore?
Yes.
Mr. Alvin Stelly?
Yes.
Ms. Vivian Olivier?
Yes.
Mr. Wayne Arduin?
Yes.
Mr. Dexter Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Jimmy Edwards?
Yes.
Motion passed.
Ordinance number 2025-028, sponsored by Councilman Foster Jolivet. An ordinance to authorize the incurring of debt and issuance of a revenue anticipation note of the Parish of St. Landry, State of Louisiana, in an amount not to exceed $4,600,000, and providing for other matters in connection therewith.
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Nancy Carrier?
No.
Mr. Foster Jolivet?
Yes.
Ms. Mildred Theory?
Yes.
Mr. Harold Taylor?
No.
Mr. Ken Moore?
No.
Mr. Alvin Stelly?
Yes.
Ms. Vivian Olivier?
Yes.
Mr. Wayne Arduin?
No.
Mr. Dexter Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Jimmy Edwards?
Yes.
Mr. Ernest Blanchard?
No.
Mr. Jody White?
Yes.
Motion passed.
Resolutions to be adopted. Resolution number 027-2025. A resolution authorizing the St. Andrew Parish President to opt in or opt out of the FEMA Temporary Housing and Shelter Assistance Program. Expedited temporary housing assistance waiver of land use permit for the year 2025-26.
Question.
Question?
Any cost to us?
Well, that's the big question that we always opt in, but FEMA takes 2 years to pay you back. I mean, it's one of those
What-
things where the only thing this is gonna do for us is gives us the ability to let people move into some houses where ordinarily they wouldn't. The problem we see with it is after the disaster's over with, how do you make them go and be current or be in compliance? So it's, for me, either way it goes, I want to help the people, but at the same time, it's not fair that we do it for some and then later on in a year from now, whenever they not in compliance and everything is over with, who's going to pay to get them back into compliance?
Okay.
Oh.
Wait, well, hold up. I have Ms. Carrier.
Okay, so so we'll be responsible for the bill if FEMA doesn't pay it? If they don't find that we were in compliance or if they didn't declare it? Is that only if they declare it a disaster?
It's only if it's a declared disaster, that's correct.
And is it any limit of how many people and so it could take up to 2 years?
it takes a long time to get anything back from FEMA, you know how it's declared. The problem is not so much the money as it is if we give people housing or in temporary mode, when it becomes a permanent, who's gonna make them become permanent structures, and will they do it? You know, right now, if we let somebody move a mobile home in a place because it's a disaster, after the disaster's over with and everything's done, how do we make them be compliant after that? That's the only thing I'm worried about.
So you're talking, when you say a home, are you mainly speaking of the campers, or you're talking of mobile
It could
homes?
be anything,
So,
anything temporarily, that, you know, what happened with, the last one, it became permanent.
so I'm gonna reach here. So you're recommending what? Because I know we normally do.
Well, on this particular case right here, if we do it, we're gonna be helping the community, but in the long run, I think we could be hurting everything around us. So I recommend no. Only
Take that into
because, only
consideration.
because it's not clear how to get money back, and it's not clear how we make people become compliant after the issue's done.
So if we vote not to do it, so what is the consequences if we have a disaster?
So if we have a disaster, this council can do it, that what they need to do on their own as variances and different things.
Okay.
So we don't have to have this to do what, if the council wants to do something at the time of a disaster.
But the difference is, we kind of have a little insurance if we did do this and FEMA does come through. If we don't vote this and we have a tragedy, then we're responsible for the bill, and we're still back with the compliance of trying to make them in compliance with the mobile home or the camper.
But if we do it on a case-by-case basis, then we limit it to that case. This gives it the entire parish the ability to do what it wants to do until the disaster's over with. It's after the disaster where we will have a trouble making them become.
Call for the question.
Okay,
I'm done.
okay, you know, all right, Mr. Taylor?
Call for the question. Let's vote on it. Yes or no?
I thought you threw your hands up to ask a question, okay?
That's the question. That's parliamentary procedure, Mr. Chairman.
All right, we need to take a vote on it?
Waiting on you to recall roll call.
Mr. Foster Jonathan?
No.
You said no, Mr. Jonathan?
No.
Okay. Ms. Mildred Theory?
No.
Mr. Harold Taylor?
No.
Mr. Ken Marks?
No.
Mr. Alvin Stelly?
No.
Ms. Vivian Olivier?
No.
Mr. Wayne Ardley?
No.
Mr. Dexter Brown?
No.
Mr. Jimmy Edwards?
Yes.
Mr. Ernest Blanchard?
No.
Mr. Jody White?
No.
You didn't get my vote.
Ms. Nancy Carrier?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna abstain based on the fact that I'm not understanding everything 100% clear. I'd like to learn more about it. I am interested in no, but I'm also considering the 2 years and the consequences. So that's my excuse, accept it or not, that is my excuse.
All right. Mr. Council, I think you're gonna say what I wanna say. Go ahead.
Mr. Chairman, I think the council can vote to allow her to abstain if it wants to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
With that,
Once her, now that her special reason is known.
okay. So we need to make a motion to be able to vote on accepting her absence.
To allow her or not allow her to abstain. The motion would be, do we allow Ms. Carrier to abstain from voting? I'll make a motion, make a second, and then the council clerk will call the roll.
Okay? Do we have a motion?
I make a motion that we accept because Ms. Nancy says she doesn't understand and she has the right to get full understanding.
Second.
And a second on it? Okay. Vote to allow that, to abstain.
Mr. Chairman, I move for unanimous consent. Without roll call.
I want roll call. I want roll call. I want everybody to speak their own on the vote. Roll call on that vote.
Ms. Mildred Theory?
Yes.
Mr. Harold Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Ken Moore?
Yes.
Mr. Alvin Stelling?
Yes.
Ms. Vivian Olivier?
Yes.
Mr. Wayne Arduin?
Yes.
Mr. Dexter Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Jimmy Edwards? Yes. Mr. Ernest Blanchard? Ms. Nancy Carrier?
Yes.
Mr. Foster Jalavan?
Yes.
And Mr. Jody White?
Yes.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I'm in order. Mr. Bellard, how much money does FEMA owe us now, or do they owe us anything?
I don't think they owe us anything at this point. We don't have anything working with FEMA at all.
Okay. Because I've understood you make some comments before, we were owed some money for some storm debris pickup. Is that the state or is that FEMA?
No, the state, that was last year, the state paid a portion of some debris cleanup without a declaration. The governor declared it and he did it on his own without FEMA's declaration.
Okay, thank you. You answered my
All
question.
right. Moving
Thank you.
on, resolution number 20028-2025. A resolution authorizing the president to execute an agreement with the Louisiana Department of Transportation and Development for improvements at the St. Andrew Parish Airport.
So moved.
Second. Mr. Chairman, question.
Question?
Under the whereas, the Louisiana Department of Transportation will provide the necessary funding for the general administration maintenance, I guess, 2025, and reimburse the sponsor up to $10,000. Do you have an estimate on what the actual cost is?
On this resolution, if I'm not mistaken, this is they pay us back like half of what we would spend on maintenance at the airport. So it's up to 10,000 and we came up with 10,300 and something dollars. So they're gonna give us back the 10,000. But we had to prove to them that we had at least that amount of money spent for maintenance at the airport.
Okay.
Every year they give us a portion of that money back.
Okay. So you asking for money is what you're asking?
That's
Okay.
correct.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, y'all ready?
Yes, we had a motion and a second.
Ms. Mildred Theory?
Yes.
Mr. Harold Taylor?
Yeah.
Mr. Ken Moore?
Yes.
Mr. Alvin Stelling?
Yes.
Ms. Vivian Olivier?
Yes.
Mr. Wayne Arduin?
Yes.
Mr. Dexter Brown?
Yeah. Yes.
Mr. Jimmy Edwards? Mr. Ernest Blanchard? Mr. Jody White?
Yes.
Ms. Nancy Carrier? Mr. Foster Jalavan?
Yes.
Okay, motion passed.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Vance just texted me and told me that they have 3 resolutions that they walked over. I wasn't aware. It's in dealing with the airport obstruction removal. Resolution 029-2025, 030-2025, and 031-2025. Do y'all have that in y'all packet?
Yeah. We had it. Yeah, it was in the
3 of
packet.
them? Is it, I don't see it on the agenda. I just wondered.
Yeah, 30, 29, 25, 30, yeah, 31.
Well,
Oh,
Ms. Sherrill,
okay.
you have
Wait a
something to
minute.
say?
Say that again?
Mr. Van said for you to bring it up in your parish president report. He sent it to me, like, way after.
So you wanted me to bring it up in the parish president? Okay, well, I didn't, so.
So,
Can we, I don't know if we can add it now or wait till the next month, it doesn't.
can you wait to introduce it next month?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till the next, I just want to make sure y'all had it in y'all, I didn't know how it got here, I just want to make sure.
Okay, and we'll wait.
I'll bring it up at the committee meeting.
Okay. Okay, so now we're at, accept the minutes for the St. Andrew Parish Council special meeting,
Mr. Chairman,
sir?
I would have to bring it to the attention to the council now that Mr. Goodell has arrived, if the council would like to hear from him now that we're nearing the end of the meeting.
Okay,
You gonna say anything different than you already said, Gary?
I don't know.
Okay, I thought you spoke for him.
Up to the council,
Okay.
whatever y'all want.
council, do you advise that them speak to give us a take on it?
I have no objection.
No objection, all right, come to the mic, sir. Make sure and give us your name, your company.
Bill Goodell, and I represent the parish in an environmental lawsuit against that former Cankton Tank Farm Mars Services site where there's pretty severe groundwater contamination. I haven't seen y'all in a while, and I just wanted to update. This is not off my radar. I'm kind of stuck right now. We've got a jurisdiction fight that's going on, and there's a case that's going to be heard by the U.S. Supreme Court in October that will finally decide whether or not we belong in state court or federal court. We feel very confident, based on the work done by former federal magistrate Mildred Methvin, Mimi Methvin, that we're going to end up in state court. We just have to wait for this thing to cycle through. I didn't want y'all to think that we had forgotten or have in any way minimized the severity of the concern for that site. But I did want to give a report, answer any questions that anyone may have. The Supreme Court's going to hear this in October of this year, and we think that certainly by June of 2026, they will have decided this other case that will then tell the federal court that we're currently sitting before whether or not we can go back to state court or not, if I said that clearly.
Okay. I think before you came, sir, Mr. Duplicent gave us a pretty lengthy explanation of a lot of things. Do we have any questions from the council?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
One question here.
Bill, you said in June of 2026?
Yeah, that's when we expect the final decision from the U.S. Supreme Court that will then guide our federal court here in Louisiana as to what to do with this particular legal issue.
So this can go on for a minute.
It's going to be, we've already been twice to the federal appellate court, not us, but other cases that our local courts are looking at. But now it's finally going to the U.S. Supreme Court. It's going to be decided once and for all. And then we'll be able to roll.
Okay.
Federal court or state court, wherever it is.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sorry to interrupt y'all. Thanks a lot.
No problem. Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Okay, at this time, accept the minutes for our St. Andrew Parish Council special meeting held Tuesday, August 26, 2025.
So made.
We actually voted on that one at the beginning.
Okay, when I see it
At the
again.
beginning.
I'm reading it as I see it.
We're gonna go to finance.
Finance and public.
All right. Well, accept the minutes for our St. Andrew Parish Council Administrative Finance Committee meeting that was held Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025.
So made.
Second.
Mr. Harold Taylor? Mr. Ken Moore?
Yes.
Mr. Alvin Stelly? Ms. Vivian Olivier? Mr. Wayne Arduin?
Yes.
Mr. Dexter Brown?
Yeah.
Mr. Jimmy Edwards? Mr. Ernest Blanchard?
Yes.
Mr. Jody White?
Yes.
Ms. Nancy Carrier? Mr. Paul Jolivet? Ms. Mildred Theory?
Yes.
Motion passed.
Right. Motion to accept the minutes for our second meeting, the Public Works Committee meeting that was held Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Ken Moore?
Yes.
Mr. Alvin Stelly? Ms. Vivian Olivier?
Yes.
Mr. Wayne Arduin?
Yes.
Mr. Dexter Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Jimmy Edwards?
Yes.
Mr. Ernest Blanchard?
Yes.
Mr. Jody White?
Yes.
Ms. Nancy Carrier? Mr. Paul Jolivet?
Yes.
Ms. Mildred
Yes.
Theory? Mr. Harold Taylor? Mr. Ken Moore?
Yes.
Motion passed.
And a motion to adjourn.
Moved.
Second.
Ms. Vivian Olivier?
Yes.
Mr. Wayne Arduin?
Yes.
Mr. Dexter Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Jimmy Edwards?
Yes.
Mr. Ernest Blanchard?
Yes.
Mr. Jody White?
Yes.
Ms. Nancy Carrier? Mr. Paul Jolivet?
Yes.
Ms. Mildred Theory?
Yes.
Mr. Harold Taylor? Mr. Ken Moore?
Yes.
Mr. Alvin Stelly? Motion passed.
Meeting adjourned.